guys, it's Joshy here, and I'm back with another Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Wi-Fi battle. So this again is off against Chris. I actually have a fair few battles against him in the last week because he just wanted to have a heap of battles. So I was like, sure, I'm free, and they turned out pretty cool. So this one was an RU, just simple Wi-Fi battle this time we had, and it was pretty fun. So I thought, you know, I've got to show you guys. Now, if you do enjoy this video at some stage, I think Darkest Larry at that like button because something different, something cool, something fun, I use it. And it lets me know you're enjoying it and everything like that. Also, don't forget, if you want to battle me, my Discord is linked below. Please do jump on there. So anyway, I let off with my Lunatone, and when I saw this Mr. Mime, I was like, great, because this is my Scarfed Lunatone, which is all special attacking moves. So Mr. Mime is decently specially defensive, but also, he's now going to lay up not just a light screen, but now a reflect. And the reflect is going to happen on the swap because I'm like, there's no use me staying in. I'm going to get minimal chip damage. I might as well swap out. So I thought I'll bring in Ambipom. I think I can do some work with this thing. So he lays up the reflect, as I said, foreshadowing, foretelling, whatever, spoilers. And now he's going to swap because I thought he'd do this, but I just went for it anyway. I thought, stuff it. I'm just going to go for the fake out because if on the chance he doesn't swap, I can at least waste a whole turn. But if he swaps, yeah, okay, I don't get that bit of chip damage, but in saying that, I do at least have that turn of the damn reflect and light screen wear down. So I thought I'm going to swap into Incineroar here. I'm not sure what he's going to do. I know he can hold a heap of different moves and then he Mega Evolves. So I'm like, okay, he could be going for a status move on the swap or he could be going for something different. And he actually goes for the knockoff here, and I was like, perfect, because I actually decided to run a Z Crystal on Incineroar this time. I've run a couple of different items. They all seem to work, because I think it's quite a viable Pokemon. So anyway, he's going to swap out there, not being able to do too much to me, so he brings in Vaporeon. Now, I was sitting here going, oh, he's probably going to bring in Vaporeon. I thought, oh, you know what, stuff it. I'm going to go for my Z move, which is coming off Flare Blitz. I thought, at least that powerful of a Z move, and being an Incineroar with max attack, I should definitely do a decent amount of damage. Then about maybe this stage or a little later in the Z move, I went, oh, that's right, reflect that thing's up. So now I am, not going to do much damage, only about a quarter. So I kind of wasted the Z move there. I would have been better going for Darkest Lariat or something at that stage, but I thought, nah, stuff it. So he's actually going to swap again. I don't know if he expected me to swap here, but I thought, nope, I'm staying in. I should be able to take a hit, depending how powerful it is. So I went for the cross chop. The reason being is because whatever he was going to swap in, I doubt it was going to be Bayonet. And it has a higher critical hit chance. So if I hit a crit, at least then I can ignore the effects of Reflect. So anyway, he's going to go for the Toxic Spikes on the swap. I'm like, great. I bought in Lunatone here. Now, I was thinking, does he want to lay up a second layer? Does he not? I thought, you know what? He's probably going to swap into Malamar, which I've seen on his team. Correct. So I'm not going to go for the Psychic here. I'm actually going to go for the Ice Beam. So at least if he does swap like this, I'm going to do at least some form of damage. Maybe Freeze. I don't. But if he stays in, I'm still hitting him with a super effective move, even though it's not Stab. So now the Light Screen finally wears off. I'm like, great. So I'm going to swap out here. I thought, good, I've only got one turn left to reflect now. I should be able to swap, take a decent hit, and then I should be able to hit hard. The reason also being is Incineroar carries a move I think sometimes people forget he has, because I know a lot of people do carry Drain Punch on Incineroar, but I do not. I carry Cross Chop for a fighting move, and for coverage, I actually carry the Leech Life. Now, the other reason I carry Leech Life is because it gives me a good chance to recover after a Flare Blitz. So now I'm going to go for the Leech Life, and because I outspeed, he hasn't got any boost from Contrary, so I am going to one-shot Malamar. So I'm like, sweet! Now I can really start to work. So Malamar's going to go down, and I thought, okay, well that's one for Incineroar, you're doing well, let's see who else we got to deal with. And he's going to bring in Vaporeon. I'm like, okay, well, you know what, let's get some damage, I can get some revenge kills, go from there, you know, that sort of stuff. And he goes for the Wish. I'm like, cool, okay, so I get at least one awesome hit, and then I can decide if I want to swap, stay in, you know, who knows what's going to happen. So I went for Darkest Lariat here. I thought at least I'm going to hit decently. And I actually get a crit, guys, and I take out the Vaporeon as well. I'm like, okay, Incineroar, you just keep going. Let's see what you can do. But 2, I'm pretty damn happy with already. So now he brings in Mr. Marmite. Okay, well, we're probably getting Reflect or Light Screen, but I'm going to say Reflect being Incineroar coming in. So he will outspeed me. He goes for the Reflect. I was correct. And, yeah, so now I've got to deal with this. So I thought I'm just going to go for a Flare Blitz. I'm going to do a decent amount of damage, even with the Reflect. It's a Mr. Mime, not very defensive. And I even take out the Mr. Mime there. So I'm like, I am so happy with that. So I'm going to take some more poison damage. I'm getting worn down. So I thought, oh, let's see what's happening. So now he brings in Dragalge. And I thought, you know what? I'm probably best just Darkest Lariat this thing. Get some more damage off. I think Darkest Lariat does ignore Reflect, but I can't bank on that. And I hit decently. Looking at that damage though, I think maybe not. And he actually carries a Hydro Pump, which at that range will definitely take out Incineroar. But there is no problem after taking out 3 Pokemon like that. So I've got a decent footing going. So now I thought, you know, I'm going to bring in Aurorus, and I should be able to take a Hydro Pump at max HP. So I'm really hoping I get hit by one, because I'm actually Rock Polish weakness policy. So I went for Rock Polish, as I said, and I get, you know, my speed boost up, and then he goes for Draco Meteor. I'm like, no, I wanted the Hydro Pump. So, I mean, I'm going to live this. I'm max HP, so it does just over half, and I'm poisoned. So I'm like, okay, well, at least he's got the drop now. I'm really hoping he stays in, because if he hits me with a Hydro Pump, I'm going down. But he actually ends up swapping, so I didn't know if he'd stay in or not. I could have gone for the Earthquake, but I actually decided to go for Facade, because now not only is it powered up, it is also now an Ice move with Refrigerate. So I really, really wish he didn't have the Reflect up, because that would have done a nice chunk of damage on this thing. Unfortunately, it's going to do just under half. So this is very defensively based a Mega Banette. So now he actually carries the Shadow Sneak, which even though he got a crit didn't matter. And Aurorus is going down. So I thought, oh damn, I had a really good chance there. So now I thought I'll bring him in for Alligator. I should be alright. Now, I was umming and ahhing, and I thought maybe he has Taunt, maybe he doesn't. Let's see. I went for a Dragon Dance, so luckily he didn't go for a Taunt there. I was pretty happy with that. I carry a really odd item on this. I actually carry the Luminous Moss, just because I want to. Because I thought, you know what? If I swap into a Water move and get hit with it, at least then he's probably going to have to swap out and hit me with something else. But I get a Spadef boost, just because. I could definitely run Life Orb or something better, but I don't. So it goes for Shadow Sneak. I do live that luckily on 6 HP. Go for the Waterfall. And thanks to the Reflect, and that it is not enough to take out this bulky Banette. So now I'm down 3, the same as him. So we're on par thanks to this stupid thing. So I thought I'm going to bring in Lunatone because I can take this out. I'm going to outspeed, and he'll probably go for the Shadow Sneak knowing he's going down. And then he goes for Destiny Bond. I'm like, oh, I did not think of that, because it's funny like that. Definitely know, you know, off the top of my head that he can have it, but I did not think, because I've never really run Destiny Bond on mine, so it happened so great. So now he's taking me down, because this Lunatone could have really done some work to the following Pokemon, and that's what I was banking on. So now the Reflect wears off, which was a pain, because that was honestly, yeah. So I thought I'd bring in Ambipom, at least I can fake out here. So now he brings in his Ivysaur. I'm like, okay, this poison I don't want, but we can work with it. So I'm going to go here for the fake out, as I said. Now I'm going to get powered up from the normal gem. I thought, yeah, that's cool. Does alright damage, but this thing is definitely really bulky, especially with the Eviolite. So I'm like, okay, that's fine, because I actually carry Convert. So now I'm going to be able to hit decently with a Convert, but I'm able to get rid of that Eviolite, and definitely can do some work now. So he goes for Giga Drain, healing up a little, you know, it does decent chunks, so he's going to heal a bit. So I'm thinking, what should I do? And here I made a dumb ass mistake. Now I have the Fire Punch, but I really like the move Tail Slap. So I went for it. I don't miss. So I'm like, cool, yeah, 1, yeah, we hit 2, and he just lives. I think he said it was 2, 3 HP. And I was like, I needed to take that out then, and then survive the poison, which I think I just would have. Because, yeah, so I only have my Machamp left. Now, any Machamp could run Earthquake, Stone Edge, all that, but this is my Specs Machamp, that has literally Rain Dance because of just reasons, but I'm going to change that. I have, what do I have? I have Focus Blast, Fire Blast, and then I do have the Bullet Punch, but that is solely just to get a priority move off if I'm desperate for one. So I'm able to go for the Fire Blast there, definitely take out the Ivysaur, but now I am Leech Seeded, plus Poison, plus have no move to hit this guy really with, because this is a Dragalge, which we all know is especially defensive, and then also resists my Fire Blast. So I do okay damage, and then I was like, okay, that was a crit. Wow, I'm not going to do anything. So now he's going to pull out the Draco Meteor, and yeah. Machamp's going to be going down after this, because even though I just survive, I am both Leech Lifed and poisoned, so that really sucked the turn of events there. The second Reflect really did save him, but it was a really fun battle, even though it came down to 1-0 close there with the Dragalge. So guys, if you did enjoy this battle, as I did say earlier, do Darkest Lariat that like button, because honestly, Incineroar did nearly all the work. I took out 3 with Incineroar and only 2 with the other 5 Pokemon combined, so I think we knew who was the MVP on my side. And his, Bennett. Anyway, as well as that, don't forget down below is linked the Discord link to my Discord, which you can jump on there to battle me or other people, any types of battle, as well as other links like Twitch, Twitter, a Facebook page, things like that you can jump on. And don't forget in the comment section to chuck anything you like, especially theme, team, sweep, Pokemon, all challenges, especially suggestions, all those type of things. But anyway guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.